Great, thank you, George. And now from the National Institute of Aging, we'll turn to Dr. Eliezer Masliah.
I thank you, Walter, and thank you for all of you for attending today's webinar. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the role of aging in COVID-19 and what NIH is doing. So on the next slide, please. So there are three main areas right now that we're working on, and as we all know, the most affected individuals with COVID-19 are those with are aged individuals, usually with comorbidities like diabetes, obesity, and other associated disorders. So it's really quite important to understand what is the role of aging and COVID-19. And in this context, we've been participating also in a number of funding opportunities, and we're supporting a number of different studies. You heard already from other institutes about the so-called RAT, which are funding opportunities that seeking to accelerate innovation, development, and commercialization of testing for COVID-19, RADx UP, which is underserved populations. And the next one, please. RADx RAD, which is a radical for development of advanced novel non-traditional approaches. And like these RADx, there are a number of other RADx opportunities that have come up. We are also very interested on clinical trials for COVID-19, in particular with anti-aging approaches. We have a funding opportunity for a multi-site COVID-19 related clinical trials. And here the idea is to look at, for example, senolytics, that is anti-aging approaches, providing resistance or resilience to COVID-19 or to the post-COVID effects. And on the last one, of course, there is tremendous interest that we have heard from Walter and the others of the effects of COVID in the brain, and in particular, since this is aging related, how does it link to Alzheimer's disease and related disorders? Those, the post-COVID syndrome increases the susceptibility to Alzheimer's and these disorders. What is the role of SARS-CoV-2 on blood-brain barrier? How does that affect the penetration of drugs into the brain? What are the physiopathological mechanisms through which SARS-CoV-2 is leading to neurodegeneration and increased susceptibility to neurodegenerative disorders? So we've been funding now a number of supplements through this NOCI, and we're planning to put a new version of this NOCI out, more focused on Alzheimer's disease, but we're currently funding through supplements, competitive and uncompetitive, the Alzheimer's centers and a number of other enterprises looking at, for example, biomarkers or COVID damage into the brain, and really looking at the longitudinal long-term effects. We're now collaborating with NINDS, with NHLBI and others in putting together a number of different cognitive cohorts and over 50,000 individuals, and really look at the long-term cognitive effects of COVID in the population and looking at biomarkers. Thank you. And I think we have a last one. I just wanted to mention that we have our Alzheimer's Disease Research Summit coming up on April 19 and 20, and it's going to be a virtual meeting. Thank you.